hit back, to label things and people racist. In the end, slope that we will slide down so fast and damage the instrument of journalism, which is one of the few instruments we have to fight exactly this kind of thing.
Why should we listen to a word you say when you're like, we can have a conversation about whether or not racism, whether or not slavery is not racist?
Said anything close to wanting to hit back. There was no, we need to hit back at the president. There was, no,
my language.
Maybe it's in the back of their minds.
They're having like an hour-long conversation about why they finally said something Trump said was racist.
How we should characterize it. Did this cross some sort of line versus others?
Everything he's ever said is racist.
Talk about
just because you guys moved the line so far.
I don't know. I mean, are calling African nations and Haiti countries are...
You can't even put it on the radio.
Drug dealers and rapists are,
that's racist.
For congresswomen of color to go back to where they came
from. That's racist.
Is that ambiguous?
It's all racist.
Being racist.
It's you guys protecting the racists in journalism.
By my standards, Shireen, I've been ready to call stuff racist.
Ready to, and then you stopped. And why did you stop? Because you're a racist.
Is that your line and my line, and
doesn't matter whose line it is. Call it racist. You call things draconian without quotes on it or anything.
It's going to be all over the place.
Just because it's anti-China.
We are in
racist. If it's racist, y'all are fine with it. If it's anti-racist, it's we have to debate.
Decisions to label things one way or the other, and I just don't believe that the journalism has demonstrated through the years.
I believe you're a racist.
Some things one way and other things another way, based on who's doing the work. I don't trust journalism to get that right.
You just said you don't trust journalism to get it right, but you're also the one claiming that journalism is the only thing to fight racism. So are we going to make it something we can trust?
To label someone as a racist. There may be many in the newsroom who will say, no, we absolutely positively can't do that.
Oh, the racists.
That's why we have editors.
That's how you know who the racists in your newsroom are.
These things.
You got a racist in comments.
What do they say about the Senate? That it's the saucer that cools the tea or coffee or whatever it is. I can't remember what that expression is. But it's the editors that will be responsible for making sure we don't stray too far from the principles that you're outlining right there.
Yeah. Well, the saucer doesn't cool the tea very often today, and some of that is because things have slipped. Practices, standards, decisions.
No, your threshold for racism is slipped. You pushed it back, like not just moved the goalpost, like you moved the whole fucking stadium.
Do we care more about Congress people than we do a whole group of people, Mexicans, for example, who were called rapists and drug dealers by the president, when we decide that this particular comment is racist versus the ones that came
We
before?
all knew they were all racist. You guys are racist for protecting them.
The short answer should be no. We don't care more or less about any one particular group of people. Going back to what then
you're giving racist
candidate Trump said in 2015.
You guys are so proud of yourselves being the officials of NPR, but we can tell.
I don't think we and other newsrooms were quite prepared.
It wasn't new. America First is a 100-year-old Klan slogan.
As we applied our
it wasn't new.
Standards, where we
you guys are just shitty journalists. Nazi Putin radio.
You should have made a different call.
Yeah, you should have made a goddamn different call, you fucking Nazi pieces of shit.
And where are we willing to go with this, right? So,
where are we willing to go? Just call racism racism.
Before the word tweet in this sentence. And I reject that idea first.
You put words in front of other things just to be racist, but you won't put a word there to end racism.
Let's talk about any number of the policies that the president enacted beginning...
Yeah, any number of racist policies.
January of 2017. If we have the need, journalistically, to put a word in front of any of those policies, because it is accurately capturing the nature of the policy,
right?
Why don't we have words like xenophobic or homophobic or whatever the phobic or ism is that applies?
You should.
Do you not think that an objective person looking at some of those policies would conclude?
But you don't have objective people anymore.
Was anti-Semitic, or that was
you have
homophobic,
Trump-Putineers
or that was xenophobic.
who will only call it anti-Semitic if it affects Israel.
Keith, what are the consequences?
But they won't call it anti-Semitic when they're chanting it with tiki torches.
As a journalism organization.
Well, let me answer this slightly contextualized answer. I do.
Oh, you're going to contextualize?
I'm in this profession because I see it as a vehicle for fighting for some of the things that are most important.
And if you can stop that fighting from succeeding, then you win for racism.
Racial justice.
Freaking racist pieces of shit.
For lots of reasons.
Now you fucked the profession.
Above all others.
Yeah, and that's what you fucked it for.
How it thrives is important to me.
Dude, it's not like calling things racist. You're gonna ruin journalism. You're gonna ruin journalism by not calling racist things racist.
When journalism loses the credible ability to say that we are dispassionately trying to tell you what happened, taking as much of
you should have passion for the truth and for anti-racism that you claim to just have.
When we start losing that battle, we start losing the battle for the credibility that we have.
And they don't believe you anyway. The zombie Trump-Putineers will never believe a damn thing you ever say. So why cater to them?
Obviously, there are moments when journalists have stood up and said, this is not right.
Yeah, glimmers, sparks in the darkness.
And you think about, obviously, Edward R. Murrow.
Moments. Edward R. Murrow, you're going back 60 fucking years.
Those two giants in any way at this point.
Yeah, I ain't comparing you except your fucking shit.
Do need to try.
Any real journalist calls out fucking racism.
This is what this is.
You Nazi Putin radio fucks can't do it.
Marshal your facts.
Because you're fascist fucks.
Yes, we don't like labels.
Oh, you don't like labels.
But if the label fits,
that's what fucking words are, you pieces of shit. Oh, you've been shying like a motherfucker. You've been hiding in a bunker. Shaving the sides of your mustaches. On brand for your armband.
The irony here is that Keith and I agree on almost everything in most cases.
Oh, it's so ironic.
We agree on almost everything here. We just reached a different conclusion, which I find to be the beauty of journalism.
Oh, it's so beautiful. But who decides? Who chooses in the final cut? The people who cut out racist, calling it racist. The people who allow people to say that Trump isn't racist by the fact that you guys never label him racist.
Connection over perfection.
Fucking racists.
Because I think at the end of it, that's what we
Oh, hello, Carissa. Sorry I didn't see the chat.
This episode rerun was produced by Xavier Lopez.
I just had to listen to their whole last fucking 30-minute program about how they finally decided to call something Trump said racist. Now everything qualifies as racist, but we can't call it that because we're journalists. Fucking racist Nazi public radio pieces of shit.
Support comes from the Graduate Certificate Program in Cyber Security Leadership.
So sick of Nazi public radio. Nazi public radio was asking a bishop yesterday, well, what do you say to somebody who says, Bishop, you're wrong, the laws must be enforced? Now, the laws don't support kidnapping. The laws must be enforced means arrest these fucking ICE kidnappers. But the bishop, couldn't push back on that because the way they phrased the question is full Nazi. National Nazi Putin radio. And we paid for that shit. At least I'm glad they got defunded. Although I wish Sesame Street hadn't got defunded. I guess they got sold anyway. I wish other things they did hadn't got defunded, but fuck National Nazi Putin radio. Nazi Putin